Previously on this YouTube channel, I've been getting in a bunch of vlogging practice. And today, the idea is to practice vlogging some more, but this time I want to do a hangout vlog where the camera is really just my companion for the day and I keep it super casual. So, see how that goes. I would like to, at some point, start doing week in the life or just vlogs. I don't know if you've ever seen like Shelby Church's vlogs, but she does these vlogs where you're just spending time with her as she goes about her life. But she does it in a way that's like super nonchalant. Like she'll just cut herself off mid-sentence or kind of mid-thought sometimes. And where I tend to struggle when it comes to vlogging is feeling like every shot has to be very precise. I need to make sure exposure is correct, focus is good, all of that stuff. But I did this short the other night where I was just making soup and it was a can of soup and it was super basic. There were a couple of shots where my focus was off, the composition wasn't great in some other shots, but it was really fun to just be so free with it all. So I figured for this vlog, what if we take a similar approach and are just free with it? And I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know how this is gonna go. It could be complete shit, but that's kind of the fun with it. I kind of already feel myself strained from the aim here because I've been using my gimbal for these shots, and even when I walked in here, I redid the shot because I recognized, I wanted to have this second mic on the desk to be able to get the sound, the like clink sound of the coffee mug hitting the coaster. And now I have work. I've been trying to like start blocking out my time each week. And so I have kind of like a default weekly calendar with blocks for the different projects that I have to work on, or blocks for like making sure I get in camera practice, making sure I get in a workout. And the reason I've been doing this is to help me not feel so overwhelmed by all the different things I have to do, but instead to just be like, well, I only am focused on this one thing right now, so let me not worry about the however many other projects that I have to work on today, because for the next hour, for the next half hour, however long it is, this is all that I'm focused on. So now I need to focus on writing the script. Oh boy. It's an explainer video on differential privacy. I make explainer videos for my day job. And this one, the idea is to have a skit where it's a company Zoom meeting and an HR employees talking about how they're going to be running some anonymous employee survey. One of the employees is skeptical about it being anonymous. And so then the HR person has to explain, oh no, we're using differential privacy for this. Employee then goes, cool, what the hell is that? And that gives me, that tees up the explanation for me to then break down what differential privacy is. I've hit a bit of a quagmire here, where it's that I can't even talk straight right now. I'm having a hard time striking a balance with like how much of an explanation of the actual differential privacy process I need to get into. Like on the one hand, I can be like, there's the Laplace mechanism, and this is the epsilon, and this is how it fits into the equation, and this is what the equation looks like, and all these variables, blah, blah, blah. Or I can just be like, and then some math is done, and noise is calculated. But there's somewhere between the two that I think is the sweet spot for me here. It just gets very in the weeds. But that's the work. But I think I need to take a step back from that. Thankfully, I have a call in a few minutes, so I think I'm just gonna answer some emails and then do the call and get back to this after that. Cashews, in my opinion, are a wildly underrated nut. Also, just not even nut, or like you might never know the difference, but just snack. Like I get bulk roasted salted cashews from the grocery store. It's a wonderful snack. I've also started to try to track my food intake because I'm trying to lose weight. And a cup of cashews is like, what is it? Yeah, cup of cashews, roasted, salted, 128 calories. I mean, how do you beat that? I just thought this would be a cool angle. That's the only reason for the shot. When I was saying earlier how I can get way too in the weeds on this stuff, that is exactly what I mean. I don't even know. I need to decide how much of this do I actually need to explain for this skit. Because it's a skit. That's all this is. Oh boy. I think I have a better grasp. Some of this stuff that I've been having to read is, it's not like it's wild, it's just very hard to understand. But this paper that I came across, the differential privacy based on important weighting, that's available through the National Library of Medicine. This one made sense to me, or at least made much more sense than, what was the other one I was looking at? The Laplace mechanism has optimal utility for differential privacy over continuous queries. That one was rough. I just need to figure out the flow of this skit. Right now, how I have the script written, I'm talking about the math before I really talk about where the math fits in the process, which maybe is okay. We're using a process called differential privacy. Okay, what's that? Well, it gets very technical, but the gist is that it adds random noise to the aggregated results so that there's no way for us to know whether any individual response is authentic. How does that work? And this is where I could kind of go either of those ways. Yeah, I think it's better to start with, kind of the high level flow of this and then get into the nitty gritty or more nitty gritty of how the noise is calculated and then applied. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, done. And that completes the script with a little bit of time to spare. And my company does half days, which means I'm done for the week. Or at least until Sunday. I'll probably work on this some more. But, all right. I'm happy with that. Now I just need to work out. I am very tempted to end the vlog here. And maybe I will anyways when I'm in the edit. But this is supposed to be fun. Let's just keep going with it. Hopefully the rest of this can be fun. Swimming, I enjoy swimming. It's a workout, but I enjoy it. And then I don't know what we'll get up to after that. Eat, chill. May not be all that interesting, but we're hanging out. I'd have been so bummed if I didn't bring my GoPro. Get those water shots with the rain. Oh, that looks so cool. I hope it looks good on the GoPro. I only reviewed the footage enough to see whether I was actually recording. But yeah, glad I brought the camera. Moral of the story today, I think, is just shoot and just give myself an opportunity to get shots that I like, find stories that I enjoy, and have fun with it. And if I don't like it, I don't have to use it. But if I don't shoot in the first place, then I don't even have that option. So, anyways, I guess we'll keep shooting today. Not gonna lie, very much thought about, maybe after being all, so glad I brought the camera to the pool, I did think about, it'd be kind of funny if I then just didn't shoot anything the rest of the day, but I'm not gonna do that. Also, and I don't know if this is just like an in my head thing, but I feel more at ease now than earlier when I was trying to vlog while working. I don't know if that was because I had to work or some sort of mindset thing when I was working, or if the swimming just mellowed me out. Whatever it is, I feel like I'm enjoying this more now. Even though I just kind of started back up filming again, so maybe in a little bit, by the time I'm done cooking, I won't necessarily feel that way still. He's still good. February 5th. Today's the... Hey, you should be fine. So 3... 7? That feels excessive. I didn't have lunch. Okay. When we first started having a compost, I don't know, like a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, I thought, oh, this is gonna be really annoying, blah, blah, blah. It's honestly fun. Like, it gets annoying when the compost pile backs up, but I think what I was most worried about, because often what I'm most worried about are ants. And this little container bin that we have for our compost has been fine. Like, the ants never got into it. They did get under the sink. I think that was last spring. That sucked. That was a bad day. Oh shit. I set the burner too high earlier because I'm used to setting it to high for when I make oatmeal. For eggs, I'm supposed to be setting it to medium. So, got smoky in here, fire alarm went off. Just not good. That background noise that you hear is the air purifier, because I don't have a fork. Air purifier because of me setting off the smoke alarm by setting the burner too high. Yeah. Way too exposed. That's fine. I'm gonna keep filming, but I feel like I'm on the downward slope now. Because really, all I plan on doing the rest of the day is shower, watch TV, maybe watch a movie, go to sleep. If I have any kind of Friday night routine, it's me and Cal, sometimes Buddy, on the couch watching a movie or YouTube or something. So now we need to decide what we would like to watch. You ever seen Drive My Car? So good. Sad. Long. So good. I haven't seen it in at least a year, maybe 2 years. Definitely not gonna watch the whole thing, 3 hours. I think that's the move. So, it's almost 6 now. That's probably my night right there. Maybe we'll film something later, but more likely than not, I think this is where we leave you. Thanks for watching.